The Philippines is one of the wettest countries on Earth. It is also projected to face severe water scarcity by 2040. Same country, same rain. Both true. Here's why that's not a paradox. It's a trap. Every year, somewhere in the Philippines, a family rebuilds their house, not because they wanted to renovate, because a typhoon took it. And the year before that, a different typhoon took the one before it. Here is the number that should stop you. The Philippines absorbs more direct typhoon landfalls than any other country on Earth. Around 20 storms enter Philippine waters every year. 6 to 9 make landfall. That is not a bad year. That is every year. And 60% of the country's 110 million people live directly on the coastline, not by choice, but because fishing and trade demand it. Which means 60% of this country is standing in front of every single one of those storms. This is not a story about bad luck. This is a story about a country that was placed, by geography and by the people who profited from it, inside a trap with no exit. 7 layers. Geography, geology, climate, infrastructure, corruption, labor, and geopolitics. Every single one of them pushing in the same direction. The storms that don't stop. The typhoons are getting worse. Since 2003, the number of super typhoons hitting the Philippines has increased by 106%, and the proof is already in the record books. November 8, 2013. Typhoon Haiyan, the most powerful storm ever recorded to make landfall anywhere on Earth. Wind speeds of 195 miles per hour at the moment it hit. Storm surge reached 9 meters in places. 9 meters. That is taller than a 2-story house. Entire coastal neighborhoods were not flooded. They were swept into the sea. 90% of the city of Tacloban was destroyed. In hours. Thousands dead. 4 million displaced. Damage of $12.9 billion in a country whose GDP per capita at the time was around $2,700. Each typhoon cuts local economic activity by between 1% and 3%. In Surigao del Norte, climate-driven storms have permanently erased more than 20% of average household income. Not temporarily, permanently. You cannot build savings when your assets are regularly obliterated. The rebuild is not recovery. It is returning to the starting line before the next storm arrives. The treadmill never stops. And that is only what happens above ground.